What's going on, guys? Crypto cash flow here today, and I'm coming at you with a little update of what's going on in the crypto market. First things first, don't panic. Never panic. It is never a good idea to panic sell. If anything, it's a good idea to panic buy. With that being said, the reason why the market has dropped so much in the past 48 hours to 3 days, we've had two major negative catalysts. The first one being the US Treasuries accusing institutions of using cryptocurrency to launder money. That sent us down a little about 2 to 3 days ago. It looked like we were starting to find a base and slowly recover this morning. Then we got hit with the Biden administration news that they're rumored to be nearly doubling capital gains tax. Now, if you guys don't know what capital gains tax is, why this is related to the crypto market, so when you sell stocks, crypto, or real estate, you have to pay capital gains tax. Whether it's short term or long term, if you sell it under a year, you have to pay short term. Hold it over a year, you pay long term. Long term ends up being less. Also varies between your tax bracket depending on how much money, yearly income you make. That's where it gets a little tricky. So the 40% is what they're possibly rumored to be proposing. The 40% would be for people making over $1 million a year. So no, not everyone's tax is getting doubled. But why this is bad news is people who have lots of money in the crypto and stock market are going to be incentivized to sell before this tax law gets implemented. So say it doesn't get implemented until 2022, we might see a lot of people taking profits who are already up this year to avoid being taxed, essentially possibly double and losing out on those profits. That's why it's bad news. I'm going to get a little more into that later. What I wanted to go over was don't panic, because Bitcoin has big crashes like this pretty often. It's not far-fetched for the crypto market to drop 10 to 20% in a 3-day period, weekly period. If we can go to the Bitcoin chart. So if you look at the 1-year chart about a year ago today, so always look at the big picture when you see crashes like this. A lot of people get stuck looking at the 1-day chart. Yeah, this looks really ugly. If we zoom out to a month, it's just about it's basically been trading sideways for a month. If we look at 3 months, 3 months ago, crypto was at $32,000. Now it's at almost $5,000. So we're still seeing significant uptrend. It's only going down because there's two major negative catalysts bringing the market down. Even the stock market is eating crap right now, guys. So don't panic. If you look back in January, we saw it drop from 40,000 to 30,000. That's a $10,000 drop, kind of like what we're seeing right now, except it's not as big as it's more of a percentage drop back then because it was only priced in at $40,000. Now we dropped from a high of $64,000. If we look back in February, we dropped from 57 to a low of near 45,000. If we look back in March, we dropped from 60,000 to 52,000. And if you look right now, guys, we dropped from 62,000 to 48,000. It's nothing out of the ordinary that Bitcoin corrects itself a lot. If you are in it for the long term, you have nothing to worry about. I would suggest buying more. If you're a trader, you might want to not trade. I mean, it's always a good idea to take profits. Trading can be profitable, but not when you can't plan on negative catalysts happening. So it's always good to only invest what you're willing to lose. After talking about Bitcoin, I think the altcoins are about to go into a huge buyout. I think lots of people are transitioning into altcoins right now. I'm going to get a little more into that later. If you look at XRP, it's about to drop under $1. That's a pretty big buying signal. Same with Cardano. I think those two altcoins are going to get eaten up, bought up. I also think whales are waiting to jump on Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are both down about 10% each right now. I think this is a buying opportunity, if anything. With that being said, let's hop into Dogecoin. So if we look at Dogecoin over the past week, we saw a high of 43, and right now we dropped to the low 20s. It looks like we're pushing up. Might have found a base, guys. We did drop down to 0.16 earlier today, and it looks like we found a base in 20, and it's starting to push up. I do think Dogecoin will still hit $1 in this current bull run. But I do think it needs to find a base and consolidate, and it's most likely going to trade sideways for possibly weeks or months like we saw before the previous pump. And I do think it's going to take another pump cycle, maybe two, before we get to this price target. But we have Elon with us now. He's fully committed to supporting Doge, and he will probably continue to tweet about it in the future. You guys know how the market reacts to Elon tweets. I do think he was planning on tweeting on 420 day, but what happened was Tesla is dealing with the self-driving. There's a crash. There's a lot of speculation on whether it was Tesla's fault or not. So he's kind of dealing with that, and I don't think he wanted to be selfish and tweet about Doge. There was a death involved in the Tesla crash, so I don't think. And the thing was, everyone expected it to go up on 420. That's why we didn't see it go up. It's one of those Tesla battery day situations. I don't know if any of you guys are in the stock market, but last summer there was Tesla battery day, and everyone thought Tesla was going up on battery day. It ran up, went up like 20-30% before battery day. On battery day, boom, it crashed. So when everyone expects a certain day for a stock or crypto to go up, it normally ends up not going up. But I do think we will see $1 in this current bull run. I recommend holding, only invest what you're willing to lose, and keeping cash on the side to buy in at opportunities like this. Next thing I want to go over is how much volume we've been seeing with Dogecoin, but mainly cryptocurrency. We see two of the biggest exchanges on the App Store stepping into the crypto space. We have Robinhood sending emails that they're getting an awful, almost they can't handle how much volume is coming into Doge. If you guys are trading Doge on Robinhood, you can know there's times where you couldn't buy and sell because there's literally too many people trying to buy and sell, which is a good sign. It means lots of people are interested in crypto, lots of people are interested in Dogecoin. Same with Webull, they just added Dogecoin to their platform, and I believe Coinbase plans to in the future. Now, next thing I want to get into is the capital gains. So, Bitcoin falls to 50K after Biden floats doubling capital gains tax. First things first, it's just a rumor. Supposedly someone in the White House heard this being stated, and it quickly reached the media. Nothing is official yet that it's being doubled. That sounds absolutely ridiculous, it being doubled. I don't think it will be doubled, although I think they will raise it significantly, but it won't be as drastic as being doubled. And what happens a lot of time is when there's uncertainty like this, until there's a certain answer, stocks and cryptos seem to kind of trade sideways and go down because there's lots of fear. I like to buy when there's uncertainty in the market because it seems like when the certainty gets solved, we recover even quicker than we fell and potentially reach new all-time highs. So I don't think there's nothing to be too worried about. And then another thing I wanted to get into was the altcoin hype. So we could be entering a new altcoin season. Data shows traders rush to buy altcoins during Bitcoin's dip to 50K. I think part of this is we had a lot of new people coming into Bitcoin over the past few months. And what seems to happen is people get into Bitcoin, potentially Ethereum first. Then when they kind of learn the ropes of crypto, they start venturing out into different altcoins. I think that's what we're seeing right now. Bitcoin's recent downtrend temporarily pulled its dominance rates down to 49.5%, which is its lowest level since August 2018. So that's a pretty big number. It looks like a lot of the crypto market space is starting to explore altcoins. I'm going to be doing videos on top 5 altcoins, so make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for that. Another thing I wanted to go over was NFTs. If you guys don't know what NFTs are, they are non-fungible tokens. It's basically digital art powered by the blockchain technology, where there's proof that you own the original copy of that artwork. I don't totally get why people buy them yet, but it's similar to people buying skins on Fortnite or knives in CSGO, if you guys know what that is. It does have value for whatever reason. I do think there's a huge future with NFTs. But what does it have to do with crypto? Well, it's powered in the blockchain network, and all NFTs are bought and sold with cryptocurrency. So if we read down, name of the article, Hollywood elite will receive NFTs in recognition of upcoming award ceremony. So this is pretty big. People in Hollywood are giving out NFTs as rewards. They're also auctioning off this. It's someone from, what's the Disney movie, Marvel movie? Black Panther. This art's based on Black Panther. They're auctioning off this digital NFT, and then they're donating the money on top of giving people who won this project. Okay, Academy Awards ceremony. So 115 people will be nominated, or 25 out of 115 people in this year's Academy Awards ceremony will receive 3 NFTs in unofficial gift bags. The project will give NFTs to Hollywood insiders nominated in the Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor. So this is big, guys. We see NFTs transitioning into the more professional Hollywood scene, which is big for crypto. All in order to purchase an NFT, you have to have a crypto and a crypto wallet, which at the end of the day really just means a bigger crypto adoption. It's kind of why I just wanted to bring it up. Just want to give you guys weekly updates of what's going on in the crypto market. So like I said, don't panic. We're seeing a little bit of a correction as a reaction to 2 pretty big negative catalysts. Looks like Bitcoin has a floor at around 47,000. I would just be keeping an eye on it to see if it drops below that $47,000 floor, because we will probably see it descend deeper if it breaks that. XRP below $1, that too, and same with Cardano. I'm going to be picking up both of those if they drop under $1. So like I said, keep cash on the side for when this happens. No, crypto doesn't only go straight up. We see corrections like this fairly often. Take it as a buying opportunity. With that being said, I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you in the next one.